After a week's break, we're back in the swing of things on the HotelPlanner Tour. There's a busy stretch ahead, with 8 events on the bounce from now until early October. First up is the Farmfoods Scottish Challenge, supported by the R&A. We're at a new venue this week, with Schloss Roxburghe Hotel and Golf Course taking on hosting duties. Located less than an hour from Edinburgh, the Dave Thomas-designed championship course has previously hosted the Scottish Senior Open and the DP World Tour qualifying school first stage, but never a HotelPlanner Tour event. A first then for this magnificent venue. And speaking of firsts, our player in the spotlight this week, George Bloor, is fresh off a maiden major appearance at the Open Championship at Royal Portrush.
The Open was the first event I went to as a spectator, and you just, when you're a little kid, you're just in awe of them all, and obviously leading on to the Open, that was just a dream week. I mean, I say dream week, I didn't win it, but taking the result away, just how the week was with everybody there and how I took it in, how I went about it, it was just an amazing week.
Bloor came through the Open qualifying series, securing a spot courtesy of consecutive rounds of 69 at West Lancashire. Once at Portrush, Bloor was able to rub shoulders with some of the world's best. And he managed to get a practice round with Brooks Koepka, ironically, a player who won this very event 12 years ago.
I played a practice round with Brooks Koepka. That was really cool. Brooks has been someone that I certainly looked up to and a bit of an idol when he was dominating in 2018 and so on. I felt like he was a real strong player in the game, obviously at the time, and one of the best. So playing alongside him was really good for myself, actually, just to feel like I was no different. I can do not everything he could do, but my game would stand up very good with him. So it was good to just put myself next to him and feel the way I felt. I wasn't taken back or overwhelmed by being next to someone who's achieved so much. I felt really comfortable. So that was a good internal feeling for myself, to feel like I was comfortable being around these guys that eventually I want to be going on to playing with, a lot or against a lot more.
It was all valuable experience for Bloor, but it's the memories he made from that week with family and friends that he'll cherish most.
Having my team there in the lounge with me as well and letting them experience it alongside me, that was really special, because I've had so much support, so it was nice. That was one of the biggest joys of me that week, was to actually be able to experience it with my closest people as well, and let them feel completely part of it, which the Open and the R&A did such a good job of making everybody that was playing and involved in the team, they just had an unbelievable experience as well.
Bloor wasn't far off the mark either. Rounds of 73 and 72 weren't quite enough to see him through to the weekend, but it has lit a fire inside the Englishman.
You want to play in as many Opens and majors as possible now going forward. I'll be working my hardest to qualify next year, but then also just get to that level and as close to the level as you can for as long as possible, because playing in front of the crowds, getting the treatment that you get, that is really what I set out to do when I was younger and wanted to be a tour professional. That is completely living the dream. So the more that you can do that and for as long as possible, that is exactly what I'll be setting out to do.
It's been a slow but steady rise for Bloor. Patience has been key, and that consistency in application is starting to pay dividends.
My general all-round game's in really good shape. I've been playing solid pretty much all year, just not applied a great finish to an event out here. I've been in the final group a few times, second last group, put myself in and around the lead and just not had a great Sunday, but I feel just how the last month's gone and where my game's picked up again, I feel like I've got that mental belief a bit more, and that mental, just maybe the sharpness that I feel like I need just to when I'm close to being in a leading position or around the lead, that I feel like what I've been working on and developed, like I'll be much more equipped now. And yeah, my game's in good shape, so I'm really looking forward to this week.
Time to put that confidence to the test. Thursday afternoon and the opening round of the Farmfoods Scottish Challenge, supported by the R&A. Bloor would be paired alongside Alvaro Quiroz and Dan Housing as he looked to improve on his solo top 10 finish so far this season.
On the tee from England, George Bloor.
And with his father Kevin on the bag for the first time, it didn't take George too long to notch his first birdie of the day at the second.
Go!
He followed that up with 2 pars before back-to-back gains at the par 5 fifth and here at the 6th. Three under through 6 holes, and the confidence from his week at the Open Championship still flowing. There was a blip. A bogey at the 8th saw the 29-year-old out in 33 at 2 under par. On the back 9, a drop shot on 10 was cancelled out with birdie at 11. 3 pars then followed before he arrived at the final par 3 on the card, the 15th, where he stood over a lengthy putt for an unlikely birdie.
Oh, nice! Very well done. Right clap, Danny.
A bonus 2, which saw him return to the 3 under mark. Meanwhile, it was another Englishman who was setting the early pace. 27-year-old Will Enifer, who's found some recent form with back-to-back top 10s last month. Enifer produced a faultless opening round, including 6 birdies and 2 eagles, all adding up to a new course record of 61. For Bloor, 2 more pars on 16 and 17 saw him arrive at the closing hole at 3 under. And he arguably saved the best for last. He finished in style with a brilliant birdie, his 6th of the day, which would see him end on 4 under and tied for 14th place. A satisfying opening day for Bloor and his new bagman.
Yeah, my dad semi-caddied, just pushed the bag, but first time out for him. So I suppose it's nice experience. We've never done this before. No arguments, no hiccups, nothing like that. He behaved, so it was a good day one for him. I think he can only manage 2 days. I think he's got to get back for the weekend. So he's 1 out of 2. He's been good so far. So hopefully we'll have a good day tomorrow as well. We've got a really nice B&B actually. We've got a big snooker table and nice large TV. So we'll have a few frames, watch some golf or whatever's on. Might even sneak last night's Love Island episode on. But yeah, it'll be pretty chill tonight. We're off early tomorrow, so yeah, get some rest.
Indeed, it was an early start for George on day 2, as he looked to build on his promising start. And it didn't take him long to pick up from his strong finish the day before. Straight out of the blocks with a birdie at his opening hole, the 10th.
Well done.
But he couldn't take advantage of that fast start. Further chances came and went. 6 consecutive pars followed before a drop shot at the 17th, his 8th hole of the day. The putts that were converted in round 1 were failing to find the bottom of the cup on Friday. Into his back 9, and the story was much the same, as 5 straight pars saw him reach the 5th level par for the day. Another green found. But this time, George capitalised.
Yeah, well done.
Birdie number 2 for the day left him 5 under for the tournament. Overall, it proved a slightly frustrating day for George. All 18 greens found in regulation, but 2 birdies and 1 drop shot added up to a 1 under par round of 70. The cut safely made, but work to be done at the weekend. Out in front in Scotland at the end of day 2 was Spain's Teviot Viaduct. The 25-year-old, who was sat 12th in the Road to Mallorca rankings, followed up his opening 64 with a 65, which included 5 birdies and an eagle, and saw him take a 2-shot lead into Saturday's 3rd round. As for the Bloors, it was time to wind down after the opening 2 days play in Scotland. And what better way than with a spot of fishing? Well, there's a first time for everything.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty open-minded. I'll give everything a go. This will be my first time ever, probably even ever touching a fishing rod, actually. So yeah, it looks all a bit alien. I'm looking at all these things thinking, what are they? But yeah, with minimal guidance, I'll give it a go and try and see what we can catch, some sharks or something. But I played better than the score, to be honest. I hit 18 greens in regulation out there, so I had a lot of putts. I think I had 35 putts, so felt like it was probably the worst it could have been, really. But my game was pretty solid, and yeah, like, kept myself in there or thereabouts with a chance going into the weekend. It carried about 4 yards. How's that gone?
Coming up, we take on the signature hole at Schloss Roxburghe, but from a slightly different angle.
It's humming downwind now, like.
And we'll find out who reigns supreme in Scotland. We'll see you after the break. Welcome back to the HotelPlanner Tour. We're in Scotland this time, the birthplace of the game. At the halfway mark of the Farmfoods Scottish Challenge, supported by the R&A, it was Spain's Teviot Viaduct with a 2-shot advantage over a duo of Scots, Daniel Young and Ewan Walker. With David Bloor and Mark Warren also in the mix, it was looking good for a home challenge over the weekend. Following all the ups and downs on moving day is Josh Antman.
Rocco Repetto Taylor was having a fine day in Kelso. This on 14, one of 7 birdies on the day for the Spaniard. Went on to card joint low round of the day, a 64 from the winner in Cadiz back in June. Par 5, 5th hole, almost playing like a long par 4 really for the players. Average 4.35 on the day. Julian Ken, the Frenchman, he'd matched Repetto Taylor with a 64 on Saturday. And through 54 holes, not a single bogey for the 44-year-old. Playing in the group alongside the 2 Scots was Teviot Viaduct. Decent approach here at 12, the par 4, which led to a birdie. Disappointing day though for the overnight leader in the end. 2 over par 73 saw him drop down the leaderboard. Dan Young had caught up and passed Teviot Viaduct halfway through his 3rd round. He'd already produced 6 birdies on the day, and he made it 7 with this great birdie putt on 12. Doing well on home soil, Dan Young. No real form to speak of for James Meyer-Debeco, but he was showing some here. This birdie saw him match the low round of the day, and he'll be out in the final group on Sunday. Great stuff from the Belgian. Three pars followed that birdie at 12 for Young, but he showed his class once again coming home on Saturday. Stunning approach to that back right pin at 16. Be a tap-in birdie to get to 17 under par for Young. Another birdie came at the penultimate hole. Another long putt hold by Young. His 9th birdie of the day to stretch his lead over the chasing pack. Huge crowds following the players. It would be just a par to finish for Young. 9 birdies, 2 bogeys, joint low round of the day, and a 4-shot lead heading into the final round.
So confirmation that Young was head and shoulders above the rest at this stage, but with the likes of experienced Julian Kern, along with proven winners David Bloor and Jonathan Goat Rasmussen, Young would be taking nothing for granted.
I've seen the forecast isn't great, so yeah, I'll just be head down and try and do what I've been doing, sort of the old cliche, like one shot, one hole at a time, and see where it gets me at the end of the day. There's still a lot of golf left. As you can see, the scoring was pretty low today. Obviously, conditions good, so I think it's that type of course. Somebody could come from nowhere and shoot maybe 7, 8, 9 under, so I'll still have to go out tomorrow and play a good round of golf.
The Roxburghe Championship course had certainly lived up to its tough reputation during the week, issuing a stern challenge to the class of 2025. The signature 14th hole had been central to the drama over the first few days, but daring to be different, we offered up an alternative plan of attack for the players. Our intrepid group stepped up to take on a nearest to the pin challenge from the top of the iconic viaduct that overlooks the par 5's green.
Hey everyone, this is the close to the pin challenge on the viaduct overlooking the 14th hole. We have 271 yards and yeah, I think we're feeling pretty confident. What do you guys think?
You might be. I'll be happy just getting it over the wall here.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes, I hope we don't hit the cameraman there. I've got a little bit too much club here, but we'll take some off. Okay, first shot. Good luck, guys.
Oh, wow.
Hit it, Win. No, don't hit it. On the green.
It's front right.
That's on the green.
It's front right of the green. Oh, it's actually
Oh,
just
it
rolled
actually
off.
rolled off.
Just rolled off.
There by the bunker.
That's sick.
Oh, wow. That's looking good.
Trying.
Perfect club.
That pitch pin high.
Oh yeah.
It's a good one.
Right, that could be me for the day.
Oh, you landed on the back side of the green there. Oh, I just need to cut a little bit.
Yeah, the wind's not got that one.
Good club, eh?
Yeah, I think that's perfect.
It's a perfect club.
Yeah.
This is awesome. I think I found the club. I'm going to change my club to a 7-wood. Seems like the wind's helping a bit more from behind, so yeah. So this is incredible. Really enjoying it.
Oh, a little right.
That looks like a good club, bro. Jeez,
That's
I'm
too
over
much.
the green.
Oh, do I need to change clubs? Yeah. I would say someone's gonna get within 10 yards. Oh, he's a little windy now.
Oh, that's golden.
Oh, that looks really good.
Come on, go in the hole.
Sit. Sit.
Oh,
Go in. Oh, wow.
We need
that's
a
mile.
It's humming downwind now, like. Yeah, fantastic experience, and the Scottish weather, Scottish sun was shining on us as well.
That's upside down.
Oh, that could be
that's
really
full
good.
on, baby.
I tell you what.
Oh,
Good swings, though. Consistent.
thank you.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh, that's looking good.
Go in the hole.
Go.
Go.
Focus. Tiger mode.
Oh, that's the one.
Oh, that's nice.
Right on line. We don't know who won yet.
Oh.
Yours also pretty close.
Kyle, 4.6 meters.
Hey.
Oh, hey,
Well done, mate.
boys.
Congratulations.
That's awesome.
Well done, guys.
Yeah.
So that was a bridge too far for Dan Young. But could he take the high ground when it came to the main business of the week at the Farmfoods Scottish Challenge, supported by the R&A? Here's Josh again.
Things looked easy for Dan Young over the first 3 days, but the trouble struck immediately in the final round. That was for bogey. A miss, and his 4-shot lead all of a sudden was just 2. There's a lot of work to do for the chasers at the start of the day, and Maya Teviot made inroads with this birdie to move into a share of second alongside Ken. Man enjoying his time on home turf, much like Dan Young was Ewan Walker. This at 6. Just a flick in to the par 4. Somehow that didn't go in. With that birdie, he'd make his way into the top 5. After that early wobble for Young, he steadied the ship with a birdie at 5 and immediately backed it up with another here at 6. Great touch to that back pin for Young. Back to level for the day, and he was now 3 clear. Out in level par 35 for Walker, but he made some ground after this nice bunker shot at the par 5 11th hole, moving his way up to 4th place. It was a quiet day for Julian Ken until the back 9. This stunning approach at 16 led to his 3rd birdie in the space of 5 holes, and he was now just 1 back of Young. Ken lipped out for birdie on 17, which could have tied things with Young. Young did miss the green left at the 72nd hole. Plenty of friends and family watching on, but this was an excellent chip under pressure from Young, which would set up a certain par, and it would mean Ken would need a birdie to tie Young and force a playoff. Just wasn't to be for Ken to reel Young in. A great effort, though, from the Frenchman, and good signs for the 44-year-old. So with all the home support watching on, Dan Young taps in for par, and after 2 close calls in France back in June, the Scot is finally a winner on the HotelPlanner Tour.
Yes, it was a little too close for comfort, but Dan Young eventually saw it home by a whisker, despite Julian Cairns' fine challenge. So, a somewhat relieved Scotsman took home the silverware.
I don't think it gets any better. Honestly, you don't pick where you win. I would have taken winning anywhere, but yeah, this is extra special, that's for sure. Nothing's over till it's over. There's still, I don't know how many, 8, 9 events left, so lots of golf to go. I'm obviously playing well, so yeah, looking forward to the next few events and just try and grab another trophy along the way and see what happens.
A look at the Road to Mallorca ranking shows there's no movement at the top, with Josh Berry and JC Ritchie still out in front. David Law moves up to 4th, whilst our newly crowned champion climbs to 6th spot. Further down, just 2 players trending in the right direction. Scott Ewan Walker and Jonathan Goat Rasmussen, both showing themselves in the top 20, and Tobias Johnson slips down to 20th position. And with that, our time in Scotland has come to an end. Up next, the 2025 contenders make the short trip across the Irish Sea to take on the challenge of Killeen Castle. So join us then as the pursuit of promotion to the DP World Tour continues.